squid on. All right, guys, myself and Bex are back out to do a little bit of squidding. I'm excited for this morning as well because we've set ourselves a little challenge. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to be on the cast with the Northern Nights squid jig from Lucky Squid. This is an absolutely killer squid jig. We've caught some monster squid on this now. And then on the second one, we're going to chuck out a float and then see what gets the most squid for the day, if any. It's been getting hit pretty hard this weekend. It's a long weekend at the minute, so this waterway would have been absolutely ravaged over the past couple of days. So see if we can find some squid, fingers crossed. Got some very, very fresh herring. And what we're going to do, chuck one of these on the clip. This basically goes through, up through the guts. That is a perfect squid bait right there. All right, guys, well, we've got the float out the back. See if that finds any squid. And then we're just going to be casting this morning with that Northern Nights squid jig. See if we can find ourselves any squid. I reckon that herring is getting absolutely battered by leather jackets. That was close. Alright guys, I reckon we are going to move spots. We're just going to slightly move down a little bit further, just away from where all the crowds would have been over the last few days. See if we can find ourselves a more squiddy spot. Alright, well, new location. Ground's looking very nice, squiddy. A little bit breezy around here, but we're all good. Alrighty, we're gonna go back to the drifting, chuck that herring out. I did actually think that that was gonna be getting ravaged by the leather jackets, but it hasn't at all, not been touched. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Okay. Come on, squid. Where are you? So we've got a float out the back. I'm just going to keep casting this way. Alright, we've got squid on, but it's not actually holding on to it. But it's not been spiked yet, so I think it might let go. Might just give it that. Yeah, it's still not hooked. There we go, got it hooked. Well, that's 1-0 to the jig if we get this one in. Oh, it got me. Oh, all right, just leave that little guy there for a sec. See if there's any more down that way. Nice sandy patch there. Well, that is squid number 1 for the day. Now everyone always karate chops these, but you can just pinch them at the back of the head there. And that disconnects them, turns them white. There you go. That squid is lights out. Ooh. That was a big old take then from a squid. Oh nah, missed it again. It's just touching it. I reckon I would have scared it off now. Come on, squids, I know you're down there. Yep, squid on. Now that, again, is just holding on to it. It's not actually hooked, so I'll just let that take it for the minute. Now I've got it. And it's not a bad one. Oh no! There's a couple out there. Get a squid jig if you want, Bex. There's a couple out the back here. Alright, there's actually like 6 or 7 squid out the back here, guys. Bex is just grabbing her squid jig. I've got one. If you just go straight down here, so like a couple of meters down or out. Perfect. Let it drop.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, look, there's a few of them. Because that's its ink.
Oh, okay.
So now you've got lift up, lift up, lift up. Got it?
Yeah.
That's it.
Look at the ink.
Alright guys, double hook up for me and Beck. Alright guys, well, that's, squid jigs are working well this morning. Finding ourselves some nice squid. Well done, good job. That's me and Bex. Managed to find a little patch there, so we're gonna get these squid jigs straight back down, see if we can find any more. 3-0 to the squid jigs. $3-0 to the jigs, guys. Now go right out. I know, as soon as I see you hook up, literally squid, they're everywhere. 3 up so far, which is good. Demand that Becky doesn't rip my head off when she's casting. She does like to do that. Alright, what we're going to do is just shift up another 50 or so meters just to get some new ground. I'd say that that's all the squid in that area. We found 2 just on that same spot, probably just a single pair, and a couple boats have turned up now as well, so we want to just keep moving on. Have another little cast somewhere else, see if we can find some more squid in a different patch. I'll tell you, this squid jig is working absolute wonders in these low light areas. Definitely getting the nibs. Squid on. Well, that's number 4 now for the squid jig. Tiny little squid. I won't keep this guy. Absolutely tiny. Look at the size of that, guys. Barely even the same size as the jig. Tiny little baby squid. This one will go back. Becky likes to see the baby ones go back as well, but look at the size of that thing. Absolutely tiny. See you, mate. Such aggressive little creatures as well. You can really tell. For a jig of that size, for a squid to hit that, they really are just grabbing any fish that they can and then taking chunks out the side of them with their beaks. Still got nothing on the float. I'll have one cast that way and then I might just sort that float out. Float just needs pushing out the back a little bit further, I reckon. I'll be honest, I was expecting that float to have already picked up a couple of squid. It's got a perfectly good herring on the back. Squid absolutely love herring, but then again, this Northern Night squid jig has been absolutely killing it for me in the mornings. Squid on again. 6-0. It's only a small squid. Yeah, tiny little one again, but there we go. Plenty of these little guys about. There we go. It's your lucky day, mate. I don't need any more. Tiny little thing. You gotta love them. See you, mate. See ya. Might just be a little patch of them right down there, so keep casting, see if we can find any krakens. I will keep one kraken, I'll be completely honest. I do still like eating the krakens because you get some nice big squid rings off of them. And there's not that much of a taste difference in my opinion. In a minute we'll just keep moving up, do another 50 meters, pepper the area, see if we can pick up a kraken. This weedy bottom's great, but I do prefer the actual weed beds as well, so like the seagrass. Tend to find a lot more squid when you're actually fishing the seagrass areas and not just this sort of rocky, corally, weedy bottom. There's only a slight difference to it, but it does make a difference. How you doing, mate?
Any luck today?
Yeah, a few squid. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Do you want to see the gear or just the squid?
How many squid you got?
4.
4?
Yeah.
No worries. Nothing else? Not crabbing or anything?
No, mate, nah. Just squidding. Do you want to check?
Just let me know the rest you do.
Yeah, yeah. Nice one.
Get out nice and early this morning?
Yeah, yeah. Big day today. Just been squidding the past couple of days, just getting a freezer stocked for a Coorong trip.
So I'll hopefully get a few more.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
No worries.
Have a good one. Cheers, mate. Alright, well, I think it's mixed opinions about fisheries, but I think it's bloody awesome to see these guys out on the water and make sure everyone's doing the right thing. Because you've only got yourself to blame if you get caught. Have a look at this, guys. This is squid territory. Absolutely beautiful.
Crystal.
And we're just out near the Glenelg jetty. Can't obviously get too close to it, probably spin back around. Is it? Oh, it's Brighton jetty. We're at Brighton jetty, sorry. And then we're probably going to fish out in this area. Just keep casting the jig and get the float back out the back. See if we can find any squid.
Getting hot now.
It is beautiful. Oh, it's in there somewhere.
Got this one, but
And now we're going to go with a slightly brighter jig as well. Go with that King George whiting jig that we've used previously in different videos. So Becky actually caught a monster squid on this jig. If you just take a look through my channel, you'll be able to see the video where Becky hooks up to a monster squid. I actually forgot that we were fishing with the float. That's how much action we've had on that thing. Good on. And that actually does make a difference. So we've just rolled into the sort of grassy seabeds as well. So I'll just anchor up here, just keep having a cast around this area. Again, not the biggest squid in the world, but on that King George whiting and in all that seagrass as well. So I will keep that little guy because we've put a few back now. That'll be nice for the dinner table tonight. Alright guys, we're going to do about another hour. See if we can find any more squid. Just keep drifting here. We might try back over by that pole as well, because it's always busy first thing in the morning and then everyone clears out. And then we might be able to find some squid just in that area where everyone's been fishing this morning. I wouldn't be massively hopeful, but there's a chance. Alright guys, well, we are going to shift along just to that next pole where Becky caught that massive squid on our last trip. We're going to head along there and have a few more casts in that area. I'll probably do another half an hour over there and then we'll be calling it a day, maybe go for a quick swim. Right, let's just start up the motor. Hopefully find some more squid. We've had a few today, but obviously we're getting absolutely nothing on that float, which I'm really surprised about. Let's head over there. That is literally untouched. I still cannot believe that. For the entire morning, we've been out here for 4 hours now, and that has not had one touch on it. Weird. Very weird. Alright guys, well, I reckon we're going to call it here. Absolutely zero on the float. I'm still really surprised about that. I thought we were going to get a few on the float for sure, especially putting fresh herring on there. Right, myself and Bex, we're going to go for a swim now. That's it from us. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.